What's up, guys? Mr. Sorkin here, and the Nintendo Direct is a couple minutes away, and I figured, I might as well talk about my predictions for the Smash Bros. Not Smash Bros. The Nintendo Direct coming up very soon. I'm very anticipated. I was going to do a reaction video, but then it's like, no, we don't want to. So I figured I might as well do my final predictions about what's going to be revealed at this Nintendo Direct. Now, I'm going to use previous Nintendo Direct information, and I'm going to be watching it in the comfort of my own living room, eating some pasta from last night, and drinking a root beer. So, we're actually going to get started. I will do a reaction video once I'm done, so I can be like, that was awesome! So, let's get started about the Direct. My predictions. First off, I think they're going to break it down. It's going to be another Micro Direct. Because I think the Micro Directs, they started using them more, and I don't hate them, because it's better in transitioning them. Because last time, they have a really terrible way of transitioning the connections, and it doesn't feel well connected. At least in Micro Direct is like this information, bam, because they tend to go on and on about what's going on with their games, and you're like, okay, talk about the next thing. But I do look back at past Nintendo Directs, and especially the one from last year, and I was like, well, obviously they had this section where they were talking about Pokemon, and I think that's going to happen with today, where they're probably going to spend a larger majority talking about the next game that's coming out. And I noticed the next main series Nintendo game coming out is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Eevee. So I think there's going to be time developed on that. If they're going to talk about anything in that, they're going to talk about the post-game story, if anything. I mean, if anything, they're going to talk about the post-game stuff. Because I feel like we're going to know too much about the regular game that we're not going to be like, the post-game, what's in the post-game? And they'll be like, okay, we'll tell you what's in the post-game. It would not surprise me in the least about what they're doing. Another thing I really think they're going to do is that they're going to talk about upcoming Nintendo games. I know people are saying obviously, but they're going to talk about some games we already know about. They're going to talk about, because I feel like they are going to talk about Civilization. They're going to talk about Mega Man 11. I feel like they were definitely going to talk about Mega Man 11 because the demo was released Thursday. So I feel like they were going to talk about it as like, and guess what? The demo comes out today. So they're going to talk about Mega Man 11. They're also going to talk about Yoshi. I would not be surprised if they did, because the title did get leaked, and it was kind of missing from E3 last year, so I feel like they're going to talk about Yoshi a bit more. I feel there's some stuff they could talk about. I know people are going to say, are you expecting them to talk about Fire Emblem? To its credit, I feel like if they're going to talk about Fire Emblem Three Houses, they're going to talk a little bit about the main story and what's new to the game. I know there's kind of like a tag mode, and I feel like that could be explored upon if done correctly in Direct. I said directly, it's like Nintendo Direct. To be honest, I feel like we're going to get more of a release date. I feel like they're going to probably confirm the month it's going to release, probably May. May would not be a bad time, because that's when Fire Emblem Echoes came out. Which was an okay game. I still have to beat it. But I am looking forward to that game, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Another thing that people are missing out on that they're probably not going to talk about is Metroid 4 Prime. But people are saying, they're going to talk about Metroid 4 Prime! And to that I'm going to say, maybe not. They're probably going to just be like, hey, see you later on that, or like, it's been delayed or something. Just some confirmation about its development or something. But I feel like they're going to talk about Yoshi, and they're going to talk about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I feel like they're also going to talk about Splatoon 2, because Splatoon is Nintendo's newest franchise, the most successful newest franchise, and I feel like that's what they're going to talk about when promoting the Direct, because we only know about one of the 2 packs in the Octo expansion, which I feel like they're going to talk about more about it in the next Direct, of course. But they're going to talk about more here, because it's been delayed and we don't know why, so we don't know what's going to happen with that next expansion. So I'll be interested to see what's going on, even though I don't play Splatoon, but hey, it's better than ARMS. I know people are going to say, we're going to talk about the Smash announcement. It's like, yeah, but I think they're going to do it really well this time, because it's a Micro Direct. I believe they're going to reveal at least a new fighter and 2 new Echo Fighters. And what I think they're going to do is they're going to transition it pretty well. Like, I think whatever the character it's from, they're going to have a segue into it. Like, here's my theory, and I know I'll talk about an example before I talk about my theory. If they're people are saying they're going to reveal a Gen 7 Pokemon. Gen 7, right? Yeah, Gen 7 with Incineroar. And I'm going to say, okay, Incineroar, you can include Incineroar. I don't mind. He's pretty cool. But I think the way they're going to do is they're going to talk about Pokemon first, and then they'll move into that transition of revealing Incineroar and probably Zoroark, and then they'll be like, hey, here's another Echo Fighter. I think that's what they're going to do. But I think it's going to be done a lot more smoothly. My personal prediction is, I know I was talking about this on the car ride, and I was like, who are they going to reveal? And I thought, that would be brilliant! And I don't know if you're saying, you're patting yourself on the back too much. And to that I'm going to say, you're going to say, oh, you're banging Geno, aren't you? It's like, I don't necessarily want Geno, but I do want another Square Enix character. And people are going to say, Sora! You want Sora! It's like, no, I don't want Sora. And they'll be like, you want Shrek, don't you? She's like, who the hell wants Shrek in not Fire Emblem, Smash Bros. I mean, that was pretty idiotic when they're like, let's have Shrek in. I know it was a meme, but it's a stupid meme. And I think Goku was an even stupider meme, because they're like, let's have Goku because he appeared in the game. But to be honest, I think they're going to announce, because I think this is how they're going to do it. They're going to talk about The World Ends With You, about the new story content. And then they're going to talk about Neku in Smash. I think Neku in Smash is going to be the best opportunity they can do. The reason why is because he has appeared in he's a Nintendo character. He's been in Nintendo for the longest time, and he started out in a Nintendo console, and even when he was in Kingdom Hearts, he was on Kingdom Hearts 3DS for the 3DS. And I know people say, but he went to the PlayStation, so he's no longer a Nintendo character. And I say, screw you guys, he's still a Nintendo character, and his game is coming to the Switch, and this is the best time to promote him, maybe. It'd be like, hey, we can promote this game if we have him in Smash. Which does work for people. It really does. Look at the Fire Emblem series. We did not have the Fire Emblem games here in the West until they got in Smash, and the popularity of the characters kind of skyrocketed. I don't blame them for that, because, okay, Fire Emblem, it's a fantastic game. I mean, play it if you haven't. But they're going to use these characters, and Fire Emblem Awakening was the highest grossing Fire Emblem game. Mainly because that was on the 3DS, and it was amazing. I still think Fire Emblem Awakening is the best game, but I do think bringing it over was a nice chance, and they did say Awakening was going to be the last game in Fire Emblem series. I was not happy it went on, because I actually like some of the games. Conquest and Fates had its moments. But I'm talking about Fire Emblem now for some reason. What I should be talking about, Neku and Smash, because I think Neku and Smash could be really good. I don't know much about The World Ends With You, which I'm really excited about the Switchboard, which I will buy because it looks awesome. I'll be like, I get to play this game finally! It's awesome! And people are like, it's meh. It's meh. But a lot of people say, and they're like, it's the underrated classic of the Nintendo DS. And I say, yeah, it does look good, but story is probably going to be convoluted because it's Square Enix. People say, what do you mean with Square convoluted? Kingdom Hearts, right? It's like, no, people, I can understand. Kingdom Hearts story is not convoluted. I understand every aspect of the Kingdom Hearts story. I think Final Fantasy has a more convoluted plot than Kingdom Hearts does. And that is really sad, because I feel like I have to know a backstory, but not a certain backstory to play a Final Fantasy game. The only Final Fantasy game I think you could jump in blindly is the Worlds of Final Fantasy. But I just want to make this a 10-minute talk, because I want to get ready at 45 so I can just eat my food and get ready for the direct. But another character I think they're probably going to reveal, if they do it well, they can reveal a Monster Hunter for the Nintendo Switch, which I think there already is a Monster Hunter, so they can talk about more content for it, and then they can reveal a Monster Hunter playable character in Smash Ultimate, which I would not put past them, because Rathos, the dragon person, I know people are like, you got that wrong. It's like, I don't play Monster Hunter. It's not my thing, but I feel like, hey, if they're going to incorporate Monster Hunter, incorporate in Smash. But I don't know who the two Echo Fighters are. I think they're going to reveal new Echo Fighter and 2 new Echo Fighters and 1 playable fighter, and I think that's how it's going to work. I just burped there. That's my fault. I want to end this up with my last comments. I do think we're going to get new Mario Party footage, maybe some information on what Amiibo does and online functionality. I feel definitely they're going to be talking about the Nintendo Online, which I know people say, why do you think that? It's like, because it makes sense for Nintendo. It's something they're implementing next week. So they have to talk about it, and I think they're going to have to incentivize, like GameXplain said, I think they're going to have to encourage people to play online, to buy the online service, may include in-game content or something you can unlock by going online, which I wouldn't see past them. I saw online rumors that they're going to include more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Good. I love the additional content they're giving Mario Kart 8. I haven't played Deluxe yet, but I will play it soon because there's new characters I want to see how they play. But I would not put it past them. I think they're also going to reveal new costumes, maybe 3 new costumes for Odyssey. I think that's what they're going to reveal for Odyssey. Breath of the Wild's kind of done, to be honest. No new content for Breath of the Wild. If there is, I'm going to be surprised. I would be pleasantly surprised if they announced a Fire Emblem Warriors 2 Season 2 pass, and I'll be like, yes! Include 3 Houses characters, Shadows of Valentia, and Radiant Dawn, because I want Ike in the game. And Almond, Mycen. I don't know who the other character would be from that pack. But I think it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I want to see that. But it's not going to happen. I feel like they're definitely talk about Yoshi. I would be surprised. Now, I think we're finally going to get a Virtual Console. And I think they're going to reveal that Castlevania is going to come out in near Halloween. A Castlevania port on the Switch, which I would not put past them, but I think the direct's going to be, let's say, 35 minutes. So it's going to end at like 3:45. I'm on the Pacific Standard Time. So I think they're going to end it there, and they're going to be like, hey, also Castlevania is coming. And I think what they're going to do is that at the end, they're going to reveal that there's going to be a Smash Direct in November. I think that's what they're going to do. Because I don't feel like we know every character. People are saying they could just end the game now and everyone will be happy. It's like, I don't think they're done. I feel like there's more fighters. I think there's more stages for them to reveal. I don't think the game, everything has been revealed about the game, so I want to see that final Smash Direct. And then I think during the final Smash Direct, they're going to be like, hey, guess what? We're going to have content post-launch, and this is our first character we want to reveal, just concept art or something, like they did with Mewtwo, which would be awesome. But I do think Neku is going to be the Smash representative they're going to reveal today for Final Fantasy, and maybe if they do this well, they can make Sephiroth, an Echo Fighter of Cloud, and I'll be pretty happy. I'll be like, yeah! Sephiroth, the edgelord of all edgelords. I feel like they're going to talk a little bit more about Diablo 3, but not much. I feel like they're going to play it on the safe side with that. Mario Party. Maybe I'm going to go through one more time what I think they're going to reveal. They're going to talk about Mario Party. They're going to talk about Mega Man. They're going to talk about Civilization. They're probably going to talk about Diablo. They're probably going to talk about Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. They're probably going to talk about The World That Ends With You. They're probably going to talk about more content for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They're most definitely going to talk about Smash Bros. And Kirby. Not Kirby, Yoshi. I don't think they're going to talk about Kirby yet because we still have content coming, but they normally do the Twitter thing where they're like, hey, guess what character that could be? And then they reveal, and they're like, okay, next character. But I don't think it's going to be any new Kirby news. That's what I think. And people are going to be like, you're wrong. It's like, I'm wrong. I don't care. For the 3DS, I think they're going to talk about Yoshi's Mansion. Probably a new Kirby game for the 3DS. Maybe a port. I heard this online, and I'm like, that sounds pretty good. Of the Kirby Epic Yarn on the 3DS. I think that's pretty cool because I want to take Epic Yarn with me to go. One last thing I think people are talking about too much is the New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. And I don't hate it, mainly because it makes sense. Guys, it makes sense. And I feel like I don't think we're going to get New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I feel like we're going to get a brand new Super Mario Bros. On the Switch. I don't think it's going to be New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I think it's going to be a new game that uses similar engines. But it's not going to be the same game. I don't think they're going to deluxe it. It might just be New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, because that would be a better name. Because then you kind of you hide it somewhere. You put it under the Wii U shadow, which Nintendo is trying to do. They're trying to bring all their great Wii U games over to the Switch, which I applaud them for. But don't remind us of the Wii U, just because it feels odd. Name it New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Name it that, and we're good. But yeah, we're doing well in time. I actually need to get my food ready. I'm going to enjoy while watching Nintendo Direct. And I'm going to be like, I feel warm and snuggly inside. When they finally reveal Neku, people are going to be like, you're wrong. Well, then I'm wrong. I'll see you guys later after the Direct, so I can kind of post my final comments after the Direct and probably just be like, okay, this blew me away. And they're like, this was like, meh. You know, that was just meh. With that, I'm going to end the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the Nintendo Direct, and hope you guys enjoyed my random babbling. Bye.